of cycles repeating, this is the moment everything begins to shift. The new moon in Libra brings divine balance and a sacred recollaboration of what's been out of harmony. The scales are being reset by the hands of the universe itself. Breathe and allow this energy to rewrite your story. Welcome to your karmic reset. Welcome in, my beautiful Libra friends. How are you? I am so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria. Let's go ahead, call in spirit, open up this space, and see what it is your soul is meant to hear around this karmic reset. So this karmic reset is coming in with the new moon on October the 21st. Libra, this new moon is in your sign, so it's going to be an incredibly powerful time for you. There's a lot of divine order and balance that is being restored through this new moon. And with it is coming healing. So I wanted to first start with a healing message for you. So we are getting here, believe in the power of light. Believe in the power of your light. Okay, so you might be seeing a little lion somewhere. This is a confirmation that this energy is around you. Perhaps you've seen one recently. And we also have the number 20. So you might be seeing this number. It is a number frequency, a light code that is connecting you to this message, this reading, this reset. Okay, so the message is trust in the higher plan. Your path is protected and nothing can harm you. So once again, trust in the higher plan, Libra. Your path is protected. Nothing can harm you. So I've got an affirmation here as well, so feel free to write it in the comments and seal it. I am divinely protected. I am divinely protected. So you can repeat this affirmation throughout the day for as many days as you desire once you start to feel it within you. So let's go ahead and pull 3 tarot cards and see what else is coming through for you. All right, Libra, we are getting for you, my friends, is the Chariot card. You're going to see a lot of progress in the projects and the areas of your life where you're putting a lot of effort and energy. You are going to claim victory somewhere in your life. So I want you to trust that this is actually happening for you, because it is. And the spirit is actually supporting you in clearing the path here. This is the new moon working its magic for you. Now, the Chariot card is a major arcana card. This energy is going to be prominent in your life. However, it does tend to be in the background. So some of you are going to feel this energy intensely, while others you're going to feel this subtly. And we have the 6 of Cups. Nostalgia is definitely coming through. I'm getting something to do with the past coming forward. And I feel what's happening is the energy here, whatever it felt like, I feel it may have sat in the shadow, you know, the depths of your subconscious. There's something like dark about it. And as it is surfacing now, it is transforming into the energy of love, like it's shifting. So yeah, there's something changing here in your life. This is the 6 of Cups. And we have the Ace of Cups. It's forming into something new. It's forming into something open. It's forming into something that is expressible, and you're able to communicate it. And it's opening a door for you to experience your world, your situation, your life completely different. This might be scary for you, but don't be afraid of this, because you're meant to experience whatever this is. You're unlocking a door. This new moon, because it's in your sign, Libra, it is really working for you and favoring you in so many different ways. This is starting something off. Now, I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages. And Libra, I love it when all of you share with me how these cards connect with you, how they show up in your life, and how you resonate with this reading. So share with me in the comment section below. So there's some beautiful things that are unfolding in your lives here, my friends. Divine order and balance definitely are being restored in your life. And, you know, I feel you've been working really hard to get here. And it's coming for you. Don't you worry. Let that worry and stress go, my friends, because there's no point carrying it around. It's just getting in the way, right? So before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also pass this reading along to someone that might need to hear its message. So we have the number 7, the number 6, and the number 1. You might be seeing these numbers individually or in a sequence somewhere. Again, number frequencies and light codes that are connecting you to this karmic rebalancing. So I feel you're reaching some sort of finish line in your life, some sort of a goal, some sort of a milestone, some sort of something that you're reaching here, and you're moving on to the next level in your life. And perhaps you have not been seeing the progress, or, whatever it is that's on your mind, that you're, this outcome. Release and surrender the outcome to the divine. Let spirit take care of it. And let's release any kind of attachments we have to the expectation of how this thing is going to come in, how this experience, this person, this career, this money, whatever it is, let it all go. And you work on things day by day and not worry and stress about the future or what's ahead. You want to have a goal or a vision in mind, but you don't want to have any strings attached to it. Anytime I set a goal, I just, let it float into the universe and go where it may. It's like a dandelion. You blow on it and you let it float into the world, right? Same thing here. The Chariot card is letting me know that, if you're dedicating yourself to your work or areas of your life that are important and you want to see growth, like you're actually directing your energy there, you're going to see results. You're going to claim victory here. So, this could be a relationship where you want to build a deeper bond or a connection, or perhaps it's not working out the way that you desire, trying to understand it, trying to figure it out within that, having communication, being open, receptive, right? All of this is going to benefit you. Like, it's a balancing out, right? It's divine order coming into play, and it's going to be through you, Libra. So even with your physical health, for example, you've been wanting to exercise, eat healthy, change your lifestyle. It's about actually stepping into that version of yourself and doing that. Sometimes we think all these things. I do this in my own life with exercising. I look at a bunch of flows, and in my mind, I'm like, I feel like I'm already doing it. Like I'm already doing the flow in my mind, but I'm actually not physically, right? And then when I go to do it, it seems so simple, but when I do it, it's really hard. Sometimes I give up, or sometimes I've got to make time for it and dedicate myself to it, because the more that I do it, immerse myself in that experience, now it starts to form. So this is the same thing with the Chariot card, is whatever area of your life, whether it's you making more money, it's about, understanding money, reading about money, learning how it works, educating yourself on it. Because the more that you're able to understand it and master it, the better you're going to be at making it, right? It's about also the application of the information that you're learning, all the knowledge that the universe is sharing with you through our human experience here in the earthly realm, right? So you're going to see a lot of signs of this in your life, this energy. And, I'm getting a wheelchair coming through. So perhaps wheelchair is showing up for you. I'm seeing someone, like even wagons. I don't know if you've been seeing people carrying wagons full of dirt. This could be like those semi trucks. I always visualize them as wagons. A semi truck with like cement in it, right? One of those big Tonka toy looking ones. I'm getting that through this Chariot card today. So I feel this is a sign for some of you that you might be passing through as you're driving to work, or, walking on the sidewalk. You're seeing a lot of construction sites, marathons. Perhaps you're running in a marathon, or you're competing somewhere in your life. Maybe this has to do with sports or something like that, or you're seeing a theme of it. Perhaps your children, your grandchildren are, you're there within that experience of them maybe playing baseball, right? You're seeing this energy there, and there's like a game, there's a win with it. That's the energy. But you have to practice, right? You have to be immersed in this experience to actually claim victory in it. It's not something that you just do one day and you claim victory, right? I'm not going to be a master flower, like animal flow, yoga, this kind of stuff, unless I practice it every day. So this is the energy of the Chariot card. And You know, those of you that are already immersed in the experiences you're having, like you're wanting to, you know, create a healthy lifestyle. You want to have a really good body, healthy body, right? And you're doing it, like you're eating healthy, you're going to the gym, you're implementing, you know, healthy choices, you're making, you know, intentional decisions around that. You have this goal and you're just taking it day by day, right? It's not about, you know, overwhelming yourself with, oh my gosh, that's going to take a long time. Now you're putting an attachment of time on that desire, that dream, right? Cut that off and just start and go with the flow, right? So yeah, you're definitely going to claim victory here. I'm seeing something being left behind. There's something that has been in the way that has to do with your past, Libra. You know, I don't know what this is for you. It feels heavy. It feels like it's always been there in the background. It's something that you can't just shake off. And Spirit wants you to make a choice here to let this go or transform it in the energy of love. So you have this magical power, Libra, this beautiful gift of transforming energy. And this new moon is actually favoring you in this and supporting you in transforming energies, transmuting darkness into light. Anything that comes through, you have the ability to transform and transmute it into the energy of love. You know, an example of this is, let's say someone is coming at you and they're saying a lot of things that doesn't make you feel good. And, you know, maybe you're letting this affect you and allowing it to define you. But I'm seeing someone who's taking this energy and not allowing it to have power. Instead, you're taking it and you're coming out and expressing yourself and sharing rather than reacting and matching that energy. You're coming out in love, which is changing the entire experience of that. It's not going to be immediate, but it's going to change you. Like you're going to notice things starting to shift. Now, I'm getting your relationships. This is a spotlight on the connections that you have in your life, the people that you spend your time with. This could be a romantic partnership. This could be a family member, a sibling, a parent. This could be a neighbor. I'm hearing someone saying, what will the neighbors think? Like, is there some sort of you know, weight that you put on other people's opinions or their thoughts or the way they see you? Because that is something that you are not meant to put your energy towards. So let's redirect that energy somewhere else, right? So love is the vibration and frequency that you want to move with. You want to vibrate in and actually emit into the world. You want to apply this energy with the relationships in your life. So, you know, what I'm getting here is some of you spending time with your family and your friends. You have this desire to connect. Maybe you're going through something tough and you have, there's comfort in talking to your mom or your dad, you know, or your sister or your brother. Maybe it's your own child. Maybe you have adult children and you're able to converse. Like I do this with my younger daughter, and her and I are able to connect and we just flow and we're able to communicate, express, share, inspire, teach. It is just wild. And, you know, maybe this is a coworker, maybe it's your boss or someone else. People energy here. Very loving. And if you feel you're in a place right now where you're not feeling loving energies with those around you, they want you to actually take the layers, the masks off of them. Like whatever this thing is that creates friction. There's layers here that they want you to peel away from the other person, not yourself, from the other person. This is what I've done in my life is, you know, I've had a person in my life who I care about that has always bashed heads with me and has never been, you know, we never saw eye to eye. And it was just a battle trying to connect with them. And I finally thought to myself, you know what, I'm going to get rid of the layers, whatever these things are that are creating this friction, this feeling. I'm going to get rid of this and I'm going to connect directly to their heart center. And that has changed my life with them in that connection in the most powerful way ever. It's just, there's love there. Now I don't see the other stuff because I choose not to, right? So this is the same thing here. They want you to work on letting go of the layers. Like this new moon, what it is doing is it's like peeling off little sheets, or it's like pages I don't know what this is they're showing me. It looks like maybe it's rice paper. I don't know if you were working with rice paper or something like that, but it's like thin sheets of layer coming off the person, and then you connecting with them in a totally different way. There's a beautiful exchange that happens here, and you start to feel the energy of love, connection, abundance within that connection. You can also choose to, release yourself from that for a little while and redirect and not give that any more attention or energy. Maybe there's a relationship or a connection in your life, whether it's blood related, that isn't working for you. And you get to make a choice here of how you want to move through this. You can't stay within the same energy because it's not doing anything for you. So those of you that are looking for change, that are looking for forward movement, are looking for victory, are wanting, to see some progress here, it's you, the way that you're showing up and the way that you are directing your energy and how you're connecting with people, right? So this is the energy of the Six of Cups. Love is the way here. And wow, unlocking something here. There's something new beginning here, a fresh start. This is the beginning of your everything, Libra. It is so, so powerful because they're saying this is a golden opportunity. The energy of gold is surrounding you. So I don't know if you've been wearing gold jewelry recently, or you're just attracted to the color gold, like you just like gold things right now. Right? Or just, I don't know if you've been doing, meditations using golden light. That's also coming in as a confirmation. And this is about you connecting with the universe as one with it, right? It's a higher understanding, a higher knowledge that you are accessing within yourself by, working in a way that you haven't. Like, when I first decided that I was going to peel the layers off and connect directly to the heart center, that wasn't easy to do. And it wasn't something that I thought about before until later on in my life. And I'm like, you know what? I just don't like this. I love the person and I don't want it to be like this. I don't want the feeling to be like this. So I had to shift that because I'm the one that wasn't liking it. I was the one that wasn't feeling it, right? So I'm like, okay, what can I do? Okay, I love this person, so I'm just going to directly just connect with love instead of anything else. And that unlocked this brand new experience with this person that has made life so much better. It is such a beautiful thing. And we have some lotus flowers here as well. So perhaps you've been seeing lotus flowers. Maybe the lotus is symbolic for you in some way. It represents something. It has some meaning for you on a personal level. Maybe you even tattooed it to your body because it means so much. This is coming through as a sign, and it's a time for you to share. It is a time for you to express yourself. I feel communication here for you is going to be key. Like that's going to be a superpower that is unlike any other superpower you have at this moment. Right? The way that you're expressing yourself. Communication isn't necessarily speaking. It's not necessarily your voice. It sometimes comes through our actions. It comes through the subtleties of our body language. It comes through our eyes and, through creativity, being productive. And, it comes through many different forms. So I feel some of you are going to find ways to express love that just unlocks doors and new experiences for you. This is the power of this new moon working in your favor and supporting you. And, I'm getting an offering, an exchange that is happening here. So I feel for some of you, there may be a love offer coming in. Someone might let you know how they feel, or you might go on a date and things are really, really good here. You make a connection. Some connections, aren't always romantic. They may be, the goal was romance, but all of a sudden you find a good friend. So many ways things can happen, or it's a really good friend that you've had in your life and all of a sudden it becomes romantic. And there's a new relationship that forms there with someone that's always been in your life. So it's really interesting how this Ace of Cups is coming in for you, Libra. It's like Spirit is answering your prayers. They're always answering your prayers. They're always connecting with you, listening to what it is that your heart desires. And they're always bringing in guidance to show you the way, to show you the path and the things that, the highs and lows that we have to go through in our lives. And right now, there's a beautiful experience opening up for you. This is what's coming in. And, whatever experience you're having right now, you get to choose how you want to experience it. So how are you showing up within the experiences you're having? Because you get to choose what kind of experience you're having in a high or low experience, in an abundant or a dark experience. Each exist in each other, right? So it's up to us to find that and actually focus on it and put our energy and direct it. That's how powerful we are, but sometimes we forget. So what they're doing is bringing you back to your power here. And, you have this ability to turn things into gold. You might not know that about yourself, Libra, but you really do have this beautiful power to connect and just, it's like you're able to bring the light and everything grows. That's what I'm getting here with this. So this new moon is also going to act like a mirror. So I chose the Soul Mirror Oracle for you today. So we're going to see what message is coming through this. So let's see what it is that you're meant to get here, Libra. Wish. Look at that. There's a wish coming true. Despairing or hopeful. Which are you? Despairing or hopeful? And some of you might be resonating with the image of this card. Perhaps you know somebody that looks like the woman on this card. And perhaps you've been seeing butterflies around, right? So the butterfly is coming forward as another spirit animal that is guiding you at this time. So major transformations are taking place. So you are a being of infinite potential, and the universe is ever present to hold and support you in your journey. With love and hope as your guiding light, craft your wish with energetic anticipation, knowing that the universe will bring it to fruition. With deep, unconditional love and appreciation for everything around you, cast your focus on your wish. From this space, craft your desire with anticipation and know that the universe will always hold and support you. Give your wish space and time, and then energetically let it go, like dandelion seeds taken by the wind to where they need to land and bloom. Let the universe take control. Be sure to make room for the wish by quieting the despairing mind. No matter how big and scary your vision or wish may appear, things are only ever as big and scary as you create them to be. A negative attachment or pressure for your wish to grow will sow the seed of despair and restrict access to the infinite power the universe holds. So take some time to look at why any conditions may be present. Work on healing yourself to remove that blockage. Give thanks for this reflection and move forward with joy, hope, and happiness. Now, I do have some reflection prompts for you, so feel free to write these down and use them. So how can I remove conditions and restrictions to unearth and nurture my hopes and desires? Am I cultivating a positive attitude and appreciation for the present moment as I work towards my hopes and desires? So look at that. So that is such a beautiful message here for you. So let's go ahead. We're going to go close and seal your reading now. You may be seeing earth angels because the exchange I'm getting, especially through the Six of Cups, there's a lot of like earth angel energies around you. They might not directly be in your life. They might be external and you're becoming aware of them. Just the energy of angels, right? So these are all signs for you. So let's see what number we get. 3535. Flexibility. They want you to be flexible right now. So your message here is sudden change is coming into your life, Libra. You are under angelic support as you're moving through this. They want you to be resilient, and I feel what you're learning is resilience through this. You want to be adaptable and able to move with this energy. So being flexible and adaptable and able to move when sudden change comes in. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. All right, everyone, those of you that have made it this far in the video, thank you so much for your love and support, everyone. I wanted to officially announce that I've launched another channel. It is called The Sacred Oracles. I'll leave you a link in the description box below. It's something that's been sitting within me for a long time, and now it's finally taken shape. And I've got my first video up already, a reading for you and a welcome video. So make sure you go check that out. It is an opportunity for me to express my creativity through different divination tools to bring you more messages. So yeah, go check that out on the other channel. And thank you again so much for your love and support here, everyone. Until the next time. Now, I just wanted to remind everyone that I do have a secondary channel, Sacred Knowledge Living, where myself, my husband Paul, his brother Tom, and Tom's wife Katomi bring you more content. Katomi also brings us the Magic Intention candle, so she has a lot of behind the scenes there. We have meditations and podcasts. Now, I also wanted you to check out my website, www.sacredknowledgetarot.com. I have a lot of offerings there as well, which include my 14-day Mindset Challenge ebook and the 60-day Soul Commitment Challenge that myself and my husband Paul put together for all of you. So make sure you go check that out. Now, I also wanted you to check out some of these videos, especially if you enjoyed the video that you just watched. So enjoy, and until the next time.